Maybe they'll match up in a couple of months. Player out to Lou Dort, same story for Reeves, and a loss to Denver a couple days. Homestand to Cleveland. Brown for he drives on White just to score.
Like not $5 a year, just $5 million.
Does Gilgeous-Alexander the miss from just beyond the free throw.
Seeing in the NBA, it's one thing I have a problem.
Horford with the quick hands. Out to Holiday. Wallace the spin right over.
It doesn't make any sense.
Vote for him?
Yeah, I would vote for him.
And crossed him up, one of the best defenders in the just out for a light stroll. Horford try it again. Now Tate got it back over White. Another extra feed. Gilgeous-Alexander just goes
body away from him and using length. See how they move Tatum to Holmgren.
Finger, no problem protecting the rim for steps him back. Inside to Al. There's the masked man, Isaiah Hartenstein. Check it. Wiggins will try a three.
You don't see a lot of that.
White goes down. And here's Horford straight on. Cap points all on threes. There goes White on the spin cycle.
I like the pace of this game so far. For back-to-back. Physical. SGA goes one-on-one. Handling his business.
Dort gets open. Below 40% on three. Brown on the three. And up Tatum. Bullseye.
And that's certainly what he's doing tonight, guys.
Vertical. I think that's a tough.
It's a skill. Drawing the contact.
I think he earns those free throws.
He earned. Dort gets Torrey Craig to fly by. Pritchard a long three. Championship. No one was happier for him than.
They were winning too many games.
He's optimistic.
And when he played
with what they were doing that year, there's no doubt. Pritchard launches another. More now defending Gilgeous-Alexander to shoot. It spins, shoots. Hauser screening him away. Tatum risky. Hauser straight on.
And we're getting a ton of open shots right now.
For every Celtics three, Tito's will donate 18. Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's so pro.
There's Tatum, a long three. Tie game with the shot clock turned off here and make the switch on to Gilgeous-Alexander. Corner take a seat. He'll take the last shot. Oh, in the last 2.9 seconds.
Just ending in three-point bombs for twos.
Even by Hartenstein, now we'll shoot it.
GA out of the game. Leave your feet. By Franklin Templeton, official investment. And you can see it all the points off. They turn it over.
This guy last time we Hauser catch shoot.
Oh yeah,
Pritchard. Hartenstein, that lefty. Pritchard, the snapback. White little push shot won't go. Corn. Isaiah Joe.
Yeah, that's a.
He was inbound to the ball. Hartenstein. Wallace straight.
Larry Legend running a 5K. Man, I got some.
I'm sure he said it just like that.
Like $50.
Another step back three. Draws the SGA matchup a lot. Over the top.
Are the ones from the perimeter.
So that's why they paid him 3 years, 87. Brown might have caught Joe in the fit.
8. It's a weird one so far.
No 2-point field goals. OKC tighten the screws and
here we go.
Yeah, Brown at the high post. Right on the baseline.
Up in the air knowing Derek White's going to come up.
Free throw shooter. Here. Him on the kick. White on the shot.
I'm going to give up the three to the Boston Celtics.
Again, it's Kenrich Williams and Holiday for three.
Yeah. Do whatever it takes to give his team an.
Isaiah Joe, who had just been called up from the sub, just to give his team more chance. You got to go. You got to go. Gilgeous-Alexander tees up
33s. NBA record.
There's another one, number 31.
I talked to him at All-Star about the whole thing. Saying yes, you could feel the energy. Uses his length.
Hold the chair on White, gets it out to Brown. Fire, got it away. Over to Horford. Does he have another? Holmgren.
SGA is so good at that.
Yeah, Horford getting where he wants to go.
Hero.
Dort steps to the side.
And they cashed in with the three.
Three ball. The lane. Holmgren for three. 2 for 3 on free throws. Tatum gets to his spot. But on a dime. Hartenstein.
Guys are upset. Like Jaylen Brown was on a guy. They're not.
Holiday, the extra feed. Horford against Jaylen Brown, trying to get the win.
Got a board. Have to do something different.
In total from the first meeting.
And then this one seems a little bit.
Do some unpredictable stuff, and you can't let that. 4 on the timer. Aaron Wiggins for 3. Holmgren lines it up. Averages over 6 per game. And it was Tatum over Dort for Holiday for 3. Attempt. Horford protecting the rim.
Let's see. Gotta love it.
28-19 on the into his body, into the paint.
However, so and it looks
the regular season. Scan the QR.
Yeah.
Spacing to the corner.
Action off of it.
White called for.
Great headband.
And a clock reset, so White fires. Wallace on the kick. Gilgeous-Alexander up
To attack this defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander just Holiday getting the steal, starting the breaking to his left, slams on the brakes. Foot one guy. Tatum splitting the double, soaring. Wiggins a mid-range. Tatum's the maestro right now. Down to White. Horford for 3. Well, remember in the second half, Case and White. Chet Holmgren cleaning the glass.
You know, just say, you know what? But he's giving up what he wants.
He checks in. Holiday. Rebound in 30 consecutive games. Hartenstein loves. The pick and roll leads to a Hauser 3. Moving.
Yeah.
By 7. Dort tees up on high school, went to New Mexico Junior. I have a story on that too.
Oh, yeah.
Isaiah third most in the league. It's like holding in the NFL.
Backcourt violation.
Hairstyle, the shag. On strength, JB for offensive rebound. Toucan routes to Dort. For Hauser. Yes, sir! Isaiah Joe stops on. Offensive rebound out to Pritchard. Crosses up Hartenstein. Score! Stripe. About 13. Gilgeous-Alexander on the bench. Holmgren on the catch. Brown for 3. Wallet. City shoots a lot of free throws, but they give up. No looks it out to Pritchard. Spot. He's fouled.
Catch. Takes that shoulder.
Jaylen Brown over Wallace. Point lead for the top team in the West. Joe trying to free himself up. Good pass to.
Especially in the second half.
This is the Horford screen. Gets to his spot. Dives into the lane. Scores. Now for the tie. Oh, yeah. Game with at least 3 blocks. Isaiah Joe to beat the buzzer. 3 trays, make it 54.
A way to wear out number 2.
Kendrick Williams left alone. Kicks it. Brown shoots it. Up. The 4th. Gilgeous-Alexander gets the cut to turn.
Holmgren.
Tatum over the top. SG.
Ball here. Brown, Drew Holiday. And well defensively.
So we cross the. That's what he does. Sander. Stable. Tatum creates some space. Holmgren stripped by Horford. Brown on the drive. 2. Comes over, and that's it. On 3s, Brown fouls out.
They've been lapping it for us in our back.
Sidestep mid-ranger. No. Holmgren attacking Horford. Oh, rebound to Al with one hand.
We've got to travel.
Wallace, this is a big shot, and he's 6 for 13 on 3s. The Celtics on the step through. It's White fouled.
Yeah, he was like, how are you going to call that on?
SGA just darts to his spot. Gotta shoot it quickly here. Holiday is applying some pressure. White looking for the steal. But just to go back to your point about how well coach doing at halftime of this game.
Yeah, that's what makes a championship level thin for a 5. And they didn't have
on March 18th. And a 4 by tonight.
Oh, he got
It was a heavyweight show.
They saw what this team is in the league.
It's not a little engine that could. That's now eclipsed his second half scoring total from the first meeting. When
Anything we wanted at the rim. And then this one seems a little bit.
Game about Joe Mazzulla, how they do some unpredictable stuff, and you can't let that.
He's getting into Tatum's airspace.
4 on the timer.
Game plan.
Aaron Wiggins for 3. But that's call.
Yeah.
Not call, right?
Yeah.
Holmgren lines it up. SGA's third assist tonight. He averages over 6 per game. In addition, Oklahoma City's lead is 4. Here goes Tatum over Dort for 2. Driving out to Holiday for 3. Dort, a wild attempt. Horford protecting the rim. Fantasy Ransom.
Sorry, Fantasy. Chuck GPT, gotta love it.
Thunder are +9 right now, 28-19 on the. Into his body, into the paint.
No reaction whatsoever. So we're going to keep going until they do. And it looks
as we gear up for the final stretch of the regular season. Scan the QR, and you can see the Thunder doing it again.
Yep.
Spacing to the corner.
attack right there, but they have action off of it.
White called for the
Impossible.
best headband ever invented.
All-time great headband.
And an offensive rebound. No shot clock reset, so White fires. Wallace on the kick. Gilgeous-Alexander has to be like,
What are we going to do to attack this defense?
Gilgeous-Alexander just stepping
Take away the paint.
Good play by Holiday, getting the steal, starting the break. Eyes up Holmgren, driving to his left, slams on the brakes. Stop on a dime, shoot it over a 7'1" guy.
Oh,
Tatum splitting the double, soaring. Wiggins a mid-range. Tatum's the maestro right now. Over both of them, missed the shot. Down to White, Horford for 3. Well, remember, 5 in the first half and then 27 in the second half. Case and White. Chet Holmgren cleaning the glass.
you can just go small here. You know, just say, you know what? His thumb on this game. What he's giving up what he wants.
Offensive glass right when he checks in. Holiday straight. By the way, Cornette's got an offensive rebound in 30 consecutive games. Hartenstein loves. Tatum and Cornette. Good chemistry on the pick and roll. Leads to a Hauser 3. Legs are wide and he's moving.
Yeah.
3 minutes in the third. Thunder by 7. Dort tees up another. Grimy makes sense. He had no offers out of high school. Went to New Mexico Junior.
What's up with that haircut?
I have a story on that too.
Oh, yeah.
Isaac shoot more than 24 free throws per game, 3rd most in the league.
That's really what we're talking about here.
It's like holding in the NFL. Easy promo to get started.
It shouldn't be over backcourt violation.
Williams is from Texas, and they call that hairstyle the shag. Brown working on Dort. Strength on strength. JB for 2. Cornette met him at the rim. Offensive rebound to Kenry. Hartenstein out to Dort. Finds Tatum in the corner for Hauser. Yes, sir! From Brown. Isaiah Joe stops on. Cornette, another offensive rebound out to Pritchard. Tatum at the controls, crosses up Hartenstein, score! Quarter, and Jason Tatum can tie it at the stripe.
Could be an all-time record for us.
About 13. Gilgeous-Alexander on the bench. Jalen Brown swatted it. Holmgren on the catch. Brown for 3. Wallace.
.com right now.
Oklahoma City shoots a lot of free throws, but they give up, get himself going. No looks it out to Pritchard. Stein on the cut from that dunker spot. He's fouled.
Contact with Luke Cornett on the catch. Takes that shoulder. Right. They're in the Nuggets. There we go. We'll get good action off of this.
Back to Derek. 7 to shoot for Jaylen Brown. Over Wallace. Still a 3-point lead for the top team in the West. Joe trying to free himself up. Good pass to.
I feel like he is, especially in the second half.
Tatum uses the Horford screen, gets to his spot.
To Horford.
Move on, Holmgren. Dives into the lane. Scores. Now for the tie. Oh, yeah. It's his 41st game with at least 3 blocks. SGA second with 25. Isaiah Joe to beat the buzzer. Celtics have taken 53 trays, make it 54 out.
They got to figure out a way to wear out number 2.
Kenrich Williams left alone. Holiday kicks it. Brown shoots it. 58 seconds of rest at the start of the 4th. Gilgeous-Alexander gets the cut. Now Holiday gets a turn.
Now Hartenstein are battling with Chet Holmgren.
Horford sets the screen. Tatum over the top. SGA 8 to play.
And we're going to go small here. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Drew Holiday.
Active. Tatum shoots. And what?
Give Oklahoma City all the credit in the world defensively. Like that. I'm talking like he should be at the scorer's table right now.
So we cross the. Making it work. That's what he does. Man, 30 points for Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown does stroll to the scorer's table. Tatum creates some space. This game has slowed down big time. Holmgren stripped by Horford, but he kicked it out. Brown on the drive. 2 out. Defending Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown comes over, and that's it. Just 5 for 15, 0 for 5 on threes. Brown fouls out.
How they're going to play that double big. They've been lapping it. No, because it doesn't, for us, in our match.
Against Wallace, who is pesky. Sidestep, mid-ranger. No minutes left. Holmgren attacking Horford. Alexander, tough step back, won't go. Rebound to Al with one hand.
I don't have to call a foul, but it definitely was not a travel.
CA 40 feet from the basket. Over to Wallace. This is a big shot, and he iron. Horford now 6 for 13 on threes. The Celtics on the step through. It's White fouled. And
He does.
little taste of his own medicine.
Yeah, he was like, how are you going to call that on me?
Fence. Holiday shades. SGA just darts to his spot. Gotta shoot it quickly here. Holiday. Celtics applying some pressure. White looking for the steal, but
I don't know what's going on here.
So Jason Tatum to the line. But just to go back to your point about how well coached, about how the Thunder totally changed what they were doing at halftime of this game.
Yeah. I mean, that ability that's what makes a championship level. Chet's a good player, just a little thin for a 5. And you can have some 4, they go double big. And they didn't have
City Scout, the same thing we're doing on March 18th. 3, and it's down to 4
points.
This year, we've seen why tonight. That will do it. It was a heavyweight show.
It's good that they saw what this team is. That is the MVP of the league.
It's not a little engine that could. That's